Oh. Okay. Oh. I got a new pet today because the dragon pet came into the item shop. So oh yeah. I keep forgetting that we spawn with a pistol. Of course, this guy landed in the same house as me. Okay, let me in. Hello to whoever's watching. Ah. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get shield. Bruh. You kidding me? Those were clearly mine. Okay. Okay, let's get a rivalry. Oh. Well. Okay, thank you. I'll actually take that gun. I know I just upgraded my other one, but I kind of would rather have this one. Okay, why are you marking danger? There's nobody over there. Okay, let me hop on my chat. Sorry guys, I should have done that earlier. No, come on. If only I had some transportation. But I don't. Okay, I'm finally in my stream. Okay, no one's chatted. That's okay. Well, guys, I marked this reboot van a while ago. You could have headed down here. Bro, you're literally taking all of their loot. Okay, let's go get these people that are fighting up here. Oh. Frick, 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 frick. Oh my gosh. Bitch, get out of here. That was your last mistake. Frick you. What the heck? I have literally been killing everybody. My teammates have been doing shit. I got 9 kills. These people. Just, why are you killing them? You're gonna die! Go! Go! Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh, hello. Thank you, Kefla. Yes, I am carrying my team. They're doing nothing for me. These idiots. How are you? Hold on. There's nothing to buy. Of course. Okay, where does this go? Where the heck does this go? No ammo, of course. Get out of here, please. Oh my gosh. Come on. I need ammo. What are these people doing? I need ammo. Yep, 0 left. Okay. Yeah, I can't do this. Oh shoot, I'm dead. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Fortnite, Walker.
I want down there.
Buddy, I'm playing my game right now.
I'll sit right in your lap.
Okay. We're not playing dirt bikes though, okay? I want to play. It's time to play my game. Okay. Let's play this. Look what I got. Do you see the dragon? Right there? It's cool. Let's see if I can get some rewards. Let's get this one.
You want to find a treasure?
Find treasure? Yeah, I'll go find some treasure.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could just type in the chat for ammo. Oops.
You want to go find the treasure?
Yeah, I'll go find the treasure.
Mm.
Okay, we gotta jump off the bus, and then after we jump off the bus, we'll go find the treasure, okay?
Okay. You got.
I got my headphones on.
Mm.
Here we go. Let's jump off the bus. Do I like Sour Patches? Sour Patch Kids? Walker, do you like Sour Patch Kids?
Mm-mm.
You don't? I thought you did.
No, I don't.
You don't like Sour Patch Kids? You don't like the gummies? Well, no, the gummies are different ones. You know, like the sour candies that you eat?
No.
No, you don't.
I want to find a treasure.
Okay, buddy, I'll go find treasure. Uh-oh. There's all kinds of people here that are gonna hurt me. No! No! Well, I died. I don't really like Sour Patch Kids that much.
I'm just find a treasure.
I will in a minute, buddy. There's too many people right now. And I also died. We'll have to wait to get revived, okay?
Okay.
Bro, I don't know what these people are doing.
You died up.
Yeah, I died. Maybe my teammates will help me. Maybe they can revive me.
You want to find a treasure?
Mm-hmm.
You want to find a treasure?
I will after I get revived, Walker. These people are not helping me, buddy. I might have to leave the game. They're not helping me at all. Yeah, I'll have to leave, Walker. These people are being not very smart, okay?
Okay.
I'll play another game and then we can search for the treasure. Are you a Kit Kat person? Oh, yes. I do like Kit Kats. Walker, do you know what Kit Kats are? You do? They're like those chocolate wafer bars.
Mm.
I don't think you like chocolate though, do you? No, you don't really like chocolate. I like Kit Kats, though. I don't think Walker does. Nope. I think Kit Kats are one of my favorites. I like Reese's cups, but they have to be just like the original ones. Like, I don't like any of those holiday Reese's, like the pumpkins or the hearts or anything. I just want regular ones, like the regular cups. I can also eat the mini cups, but I think, like, I just don't really like the... I don't really like the holiday ones.
Can I have do it?
Hey, buddy, no, you don't know how to play this game mode, okay?
Okay.
You don't know how to play it, because I'll have to do it. You'll die, okay? Oh, you're squeezing your arms around me. I can't play. Okay. Yeah, you don't know how to play this game mode. Maybe in another year, okay? You'll have to learn how to play this. You know how to play the dirt bikes, though. You were playing that game, but this game's a different one.
I want to the dirt bikes.
No, not for the rest of the night. You already played it for like an hour today. I'm kind of tired of that game, okay? Tomorrow, no, actually tomorrow I have work. How about the day after? Then you can play with me, okay?
Yeah, what? Play with you.
You can play the dirt bike game in, the day after tomorrow. Wait, oh, I did not mean to keep eating these. Okay, let's go try to find some more treasure. Did you see where I was searching the treasure?
Yeah.
Oh.
You found the treasure.
It's right here. Let's find this treasure. Look what we got. We have some good loot. Walker, do you know what loot is? It's like guns that we've searched from the treasure.
I want the treasure.
Look, we got more treasure. Look at this, watch. Smoke cloud. We got more treasure. There we go. Let's go help our teammates out here. Looks like they're fighting. Oh, they killed them.
Fighting out there.
Yeah, they were fighting out there.
I'm fighting out there.
Did you say stop fighting?
No.
No, yeah, we want to keep fighting people.
I'm fighting the Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're fighting a Spider-Man. Okay. More treasure. Look, we're getting lots more treasure than we did last time because I died so quick.
You want to cut the tree?
Cut the tree? Okay, I'll go cut the tree. This one? Ready? Oh, it's gone. Okay, let's go help our teammates over here. They're fighting. Excuse me. Oh.
You get him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mommy's calling you, buddy. You ready to go night-night with Mommy? You are? Okay, Mommy's calling you. You ready to get down?
You want to carry me down there?
I'll carry you down there, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You take yours off.
Yeah, I'll take my headphones off. I'll be right back.
You want to play?
Yeah, I'll play when I get back, okay? Here. Turn around this way. Let's go. No! Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. My brother was distracting me. He's sweet, though. Can't wait for the next season. Oh, yeah, it's, how many days now? Like, 7? I think, or 8. Something like that. Wait, didn't the live event thing say, like, 5 days, though? I thought it was supposed to be on June 5th. Well. Nymph Moon. Okay. Don't know how he got that name. Oh, shoot. Come on, Mila. Kill him. Oh, shoot. Well, okay. My teammates kind of were bad that game. It's fine, though. I'll just have to play another one. I'll probably play, like, one more of... Oh, 7. Okay, yeah, there's 7 days. I'll probably play... Oh, yeah, 7 days, 20 hours. Okay. I'll probably play one more Zero Build game and then go to builds, because I'm kind of getting annoyed. Oh, okay. Well, I've been, like, the past few days, I don't even know when the last time I streamed was. I think it was either Sunday or Monday. Anyway, I just haven't been streaming the past few days because I've been, so busy, like, reading more books. I don't know what I told you guys the last time I streamed. I don't really know what book I was on at that time. Oh yeah, I remember. I was like kind of in the middle of a book when I streamed last time. I was reading the book called Every Summer After because I was telling you guys how there's a TV show coming out based on it called Every Year After. But I was... Sorry. I was in the middle of that book. And I was saying, like, oh, it's kind of okay, like, nothing special, I'll just see how it goes. Well, I finished the book, and turns out it was, like, just mid, I guess. I don't really know. It was okay, but it wasn't the best. I think I rated it, like, 3 stars, because whenever I... No, wait, no, I didn't want to get rid of it. Frick! Anyway. Oh yeah, because I was saying how I was gonna read the book so that I could watch the TV show when it came out. However, the book was not that good. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, and just letting you guys know, whenever I say I don't like a book, it's nothing against the author, okay? Oh, shoot. Sorry, I was distracted. Okay, whenever I say I don't like a book, it's nothing against the author. It's just I just like didn't really like their book, you know? And some authors I know take things personally whenever you say like you just hate their book, like it was trash, whatever. And I get it because it takes work. Like writing books takes a lot of work, and I could never do it. Like whoever writes books is very, very. Oh frick! I missed my shot. No, I'm gonna die. Ugh. Well, okay. This is why I go. This is why I want to go into builds, because this is horrible. Okay, just go reboot us or something. No, you don't even have enough gold. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't even have enough gold to get our reboot cards. But yeah, basically, so like it takes a lot of work to write a book, and I will say, even if the book is bad, it does take at least a little bit of like talent and skill to write a book. So I understand that, but sometimes the books just aren't very good. So yeah. And I always try to like whenever I do book reviews, I always try to keep in mind that authors, you know, they're people too. They have feelings, so I don't. And I say that in a bunch of my bad reviews. Like most of my bad reviews on books, I say like, oh, I get that this took a lot of effort to write and everything. It just like wasn't my favorite. That's what I usually say. But yeah, with this book, Every Summer After, I just didn't really like any of the characters and the plot. Okay, so I'll just break it down for you. It's basically a childhood friends to lovers book. This girl named Percy is the main character. She goes over to her summer cottage from like June to August every single year since she was 13. So whenever she was 13 and she went to the cottage for the first time, she met these two boys that were her neighbors. The older one was 15. His name's Charlie. The younger one's 13 as well. His name's Sam. Well, like, this girl, Percy, she visits this cottage every summer, and she ends up... Frick. Ah! What are you doing? Okay. Just go get her at this point. What are y'all doing? You said land here. I didn't even want to go here, and then these people landed somewhere else, and they wanted to go there. You know what? I'm leaving again. They are AFK. Why are all my teammates so bad? Like, okay, I might as well just play solo and go to build, because this is ridiculous. Ugh. I don't want to be that person that just like leaves every time, but whenever my teammates absolutely suck and they're like not even putting in effort and trying to get me, that's just annoying. But like I was saying earlier, sorry. I thought, oh, it says one set to unlock, that's why. like I was saying earlier, she visits this cottage for like 3 months out of the year, and so she like becomes best friends with Sam, I would say, like even after kind of the first year that she's there, whenever she's 13. So her and Sam are like best friends whenever they're 13, 14, 15, whatever. Percy eventually realizes that she kind of has a crush on Sam. I forgot what year it was. I think they might have been like 15. And then I think Sam, the book's from Percy's perspective, so we don't ever get Sam's like inner dialogue. So we don't know what he's really thinking, besides from what Percy sees. So I think Sam has always kind of had a crush on Percy ever since they were 13, but Percy never really thought of Sam in that way until they were like 15. But anyway, they like finally, get together whenever they're 17, I think. 16. I forgot. I don't know. They're either like 16 or 17. And then what else happens? That's Fortnite for you. Oh yeah, whenever teammates are just idiots, yeah. Oh, come on. Why is there so many people going here? That's annoying. I really try to go to those blue places, but everyone goes there. Sorry, anyway. I'm not even, like, spoiling the book at all, so if you wanted to watch the TV show, you could. I'm not really gonna spoil, because obviously it's a romance book. Obviously they're gonna, be together in the end. Like, it's no surprise. It's a romance book. So I feel like I'm not really spoiling anything if I just tell you that they get together, But anyway, let me see if there's shield in here. Yes. Okay, there's literally no loot here. Okay, yeah. Anyway, the older brother, like I said, the older brother was 15 whenever Percy and Sam were 13, so he's 2 years older. And I always found the older brother Charlie to just be weird, and I don't really like him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, of course he had golden guns because he landed there. I should have known. I'm gonna say way too difficult. I always say that so that I can get easier games. How much XP do I need? Yeah, barely anything. What was I saying? Yeah, so after they end up getting together, they basically just like, they have like a falling out or whatever, and that's like literally, that's in the first like chapter of the book, like that's no spoiler. Percy mentions that they had a falling out in the first chapter of the book, so that's not even a spoiler. But anyway, that happens whenever they're 18 years old, so they've like been together, I guess, for a year or two, I don't know. And then the spoiler actually is why they had the falling out. It's like why they broke up. So I won't say what that is. It's honestly like not that big of a surprise. I will say that. But I won't spoil it just in case you guys want to watch the TV show or read the book whenever the TV show comes out. So I won't say that. But I just found Charlie, the older brother, to be like extremely weird. And I think the author, like, she just wrote him as kind of just a funny character that just like isn't inappropriate, I guess, and makes jokes a bunch. But I just thought he was kind of weird because he would always, especially whenever Percy was still like, oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Especially when Percy was still like 15, 16. No, even like 14 maybe. I think it was like 14, 15, 16, and 17 years old. Charlie was just super like weird toward her. He was always like, hey, you want to have a threesome with me? Or like, hey, you want to, what else do you say? It's just like weird. Like, and he's 2 years older, so he's like 17 whenever she's 15, and then he was 18 whenever she's 16, 19 when she was 17, and then he was 20 and she's 18. So all this time, he's just like being super weird toward her, like saying a bunch of stuff that I just said, like weird stuff like that. And he also just like, they're playing a game of what? Oh my gosh. Okay, what is going on? How did he get a cube rifle? You know what? I might have to go back to squads. When you joining tournaments? I don't know. I don't really play tournaments. I'm not really that good for it, so I don't ever join any tournaments. I mean, I guess I could try sometime, but I don't know. I would fail miserably. So yeah. And then I'm pretty sure the author, like, she doesn't even have an issue with Charlie because she literally gives him his own book. Like, she gives him his own romance book, like, as part of the series. It's called One Golden Summer. And I bought that book not knowing that Charlie was, like, the main character, or, like, I guess I knew that I knew the basic plot line of the story, but that was before I had read Every Summer After, which is the first book. So I made the mistake of, like, buying the series whenever I hadn't read the first book yet, and I didn't know what Charlie was like. And so now that I know what he's like, I'm just like, no, I don't really have a desire to read his book because he was weird. And so I just don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure the author just doesn't have a problem with him. She wrote him that way, and she gave him his own book, so it's like, she cares about him, I guess. But I just found it weird. Yeah, because I'm 18 right now, and I would, like, never do that to a 16-year-old. That's just weird to me. That's just weird. Whatever Charlie did when he was 18 to Percy and she's 16, that was weird. So I just find Charlie to be weird. Oh my gosh, they're all dying. You know what? I'm gonna try to go get some gold, and I'll reboot them. Well, one of them left. Okay. Guys, I'm trying to get gold, okay? I'm trying to get gold. Okay, here we go. We have some chests here. Okay, I have 400 gold. I think I need 500 to reboot. Okay, I'll go searching some more. Don't worry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I have enough gold now. Ah, no! This sucks. Oh, were you saying to what I said about the book? Yeah. Okay, but how do you even do this? Eliminate opponents while using the jam track player. I mean, I guess you just have to like play the songs. I don't know. I'll try. I'll try. You know. I'm gonna make sure I have the licensed audio turned off. Yeah, mute. Okay. Well, I can't just like get past what Charlie did because I find it weird. Anyway, that book as a whole, I just did not like the characters. Percy was so annoying. Sam, like, I didn't see the appeal. And by the way, this book, it switches between like present time and then 12 to 17 years before. So like there's a timeline whenever Percy and Sam are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then there's another timeline where they're 30. So yeah, like half the book is whenever they're 30, half the book is like whenever they're teenagers. But yeah, I just did not like the characters. I thought Percy was annoying. I thought she had a best friend in the book named Delilah. Delilah was such a bitch. Like, she was just annoying. She was just like one of those girls that just bullies people for no reason and like is just mean. So I was like, Percy, why are you friends with her? Like, why have you been keeping her around? Even whenever you're like 17 and 18 years old and you're still dealing with her and you're not like putting her in her place, I was just like, no. And then also Charlie was annoying. Sam, I did not understand the appeal. I was like, why? I don't know. And then like the parents were pretty useless. Like, literally the parents did nothing. And then what else? Basically just like all the characters were either like annoying or just useless. So I just didn't really like them. And so if you don't like the characters, it's hard to enjoy the book. Yeah, and then the plot was just weird, and what else? The writing was, I mean, it was a little bit boring. Like, it was good, I would say, but it was boring. And then what else? What else was I gonna say? I guess I should have waited. I thought he was gonna like go up. Yeah. So anyway, I only gave that book 3 stars because I just did not like it. I'm still planning on watching the TV show when it comes out, but it's only because I just feel like maybe the TV show could be different and it could do it better. So I'm thinking I'll just try to watch that and it'll, replace the bad of the book. So I'll do that. And then also, since last time I streamed, I finished another book. Why didn't I drop down anymore? I'm being dumb. Okay. I finished another book that's called We Were Liars. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this one. I mean, you should have. It was like all over social media a year ago. Like 11 months ago. Because they made a TV show out of it on Prime. Of course, it's on Prime. Like, literally everything's on Prime now. But they made a TV show out of the book. I think the book, it was published a while ago, like 10 plus years ago. So it's by no means like a new book, but it is a new TV show that came out. It came out like June 13th or something like that last year. So it's been almost a year. And once it came out, I forgot if it released in like weekly episodes or if it was all at once. So whenever like the finale episode came out, I don't know when that was, but like whenever everyone was watching it, like they were going absolutely insane over it because of the ending. Now, I read the book. I'm not going to spoil it. I did not watch the TV show. I heard the TV show has like kind of a different twist than the book did. So I don't want any spoilers for that one because I think it's probably going to be different than the book. So I am ready for that. Okay, I'm going. Hold on. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna get another rivalry. Yeah, apparently the twist in the TV show is different than in the book, so I'm kind of excited for that. I'm pretty sure it'll at least have like the same, baseline twist, because I was like, how much could you really change this? But I heard like they do a little bit of things different, so I want to watch the show. But the book, I was hooked the whole entire time. I was like, what is going on? Like, there were just a bunch of things that didn't make sense. So I was like tallying all those up in my brain. I was like, okay, this is weird. This is also weird. This thing's weird. This person's weird. What's going on? If you guys don't know what it's about, okay, I'm trying to help my teammates, but I don't know what they're doing. There's so many people here. Okay, they got him. But I loved this book. Like, I thought there's a couple things that could have been done better, but overall, I just really enjoyed the experience of reading it. And I usually rate books really highly if I enjoy reading them, even if they aren't necessarily the best books, like necessarily the best books that I've read. But I really enjoyed reading this book. I finished it in less than a day. Like, I read it from... like 9 p.m. on one day. Okay, you're just gonna come in and steal my loot? Okay. So yeah, anyway, if you guys don't know what the show or book is about, there's the main character. Her name is Cadence. She also goes by Cady, spelled like Cady. Hold on, I kind of want to go fishing again. But I don't know what to drop because my teammates are going to steal my loot, probably. So yeah, she also goes by Cady. But okay. So in the present time, she's 17 years old. And she's kind of like telling the story of her accident that she was in. Because at the beginning of the book, it basically is saying like, oh, I was in this accident, but I don't really remember what happened. Like, my memory is nearly like completely gone from that whole entire summer that her accident happened. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Cady is part of a family, like a really rich, powerful family from the Northeast, like New England area. Like the grandfather and grandmother, they're like the main ones that have all the money, and they kind of just like gave all the they had 3 daughters, and they gave all of them like the trust fund, but the 3 daughters, they don't even work. Like, they literally just live off of their trust fund money from their parents. So it's like they aren't really the ones that are rich or got rich. The daughters are just the ones who like benefited from all the grandparents' money and stuff. So oh yeah. So yeah. So each of these 3 daughters has children. So I forgot if the eldest daughter is Penny or Carrie. I think it's Carrie. Let me look it up. I'm blanking. Is Carrie or Penny older? Oh yeah, so yeah, Carrie is older because I remember now. So Carrie is the firstborn daughter, and then Penny's the secondborn daughter. Bess is the third daughter. You died again? What are you even doing? What the heck? Of course he left the game. Oh my gosh. We could have rebooted you, bro. Like, it wasn't like we were gonna die or something. But yeah, Carrie, she had 2 kids named Johnny and Will. Johnny is the same age as Cadence, but he's 3 weeks younger. So Cadence is the firstborn grandchild. Sorry, I forgot to mention, Cadence is the daughter of Penny, who's the second daughter. Yeah, it's confusing. I'm sorry. If you can't keep up, it's fine. But yeah, Cadence is the daughter, the one and only child of Penny, who's the second daughter of the grandparents. So Cadence is the oldest grandchild, and then 3 weeks later, Johnny is born, who is Carrie's son, and then Carrie's other son is named Will, who is I believe, 10. Yeah, he's 10. He's 10 whenever Cadence and Johnny are, I think, it's either 15 or 17. I don't know. I forget. He's 10 whenever they're 17. So he's 8 whenever they're 15. That makes sense. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Of course he had pizza. He can basically heal instantly. And of course this guy ran away from me when there's only one person after us. So, yeah. Will is Johnny's brother, and he is 10 whenever they are 17. And then Carrie, actually, I forgot if she left her husband or if her husband left her. Either way, they're no longer together. So she has a new boyfriend whose name is Ed. And Ed doesn't have any children, but he has a nephew through his sister who is also the same age as Johnny and Cadence, and his name is Gat, and so he's also like 17 whenever Katie and Johnny are 17 too. And then on to Bess. So Bess is the youngest of the daughters of the grandparents. So she has like 4 kids. So she has more than anybody else. So her oldest kid is named Mirren, and she's also the same age as Johnny, Gat, and Cadence. So she's 15 whenever they're 15, she's 17 whenever they're 17. I'm saying 15 and 17 because that's like what the book focuses on, is the years that they were 15 and 17, so that's why I'm saying that. Anyway, Mirren is the oldest child of Bess. And then next there's twins. I think they're identical twin sisters named Liberty and Bonnie. I know they're weird names, but it's just their names, I guess. So they're Liberty and Bonnie, and they are 13 whenever the others are 17. So they're like 4 years younger. And then the youngest of Bess's children is named Taft. Taft is the same age as Will, so he's 10 whenever they're 17. And then that's all the kids. So now that I've gotten through like the whole family tree, I'll kind of just explain what the plot is. So, Children of the Watch. Wait, what? I guess he's gone. So yeah, basically the novel starts out being like, so Katie is the narrator, and she says, like, we are the Sinclairs because that's the grandparents' last name is Sinclair, and since they all had daughters, that like all the grandchildren's last names aren't Sinclair. However, they are technically still Sinclairs because they are the grandchildren of the Sinclairs. So that's what she says. She says, like, we're the Sinclairs. We're not criminals. We're not addicts. We're not, whatever. So it, like, starts off really weird because I'm just like, why is she saying all this stuff, you know? Like, this is weird. Why does she immediately come off the bat, like, saying we're not criminals, we're not addicts, whatever. So that was weird. And then she's kind of just explaining all the family tree stuff and how she spends every one of her summers at this private island that her grandparents own called Beechwood Island. And Beechwood Island is like, it's a kind of a small island. It has room for 4 houses and also like boat houses and everything. So it's a decent sized island, but it's not like big, you know? Anyway, so the grandparents own this island, this private island, and they aren't there during the year, like during the school year. So all of the cousins and the grandparents and the parents and everything, they all go to the island for the summer. Every single year. And since Gat, like I said, Gat isn't technically part of the family because Ed is the boyfriend of Carrie. And Ed, so Gat is Ed's nephew. So he's not like blood related. But like he is part of the group, you know? So he started visiting the private island whenever he was 8 years old. Because he didn't like become, you know, Ed didn't get like together with Carrie until Gat was 8 years old. We won! How did we win? What? We won? I didn't know that was it. What? Okay. Okay, sorry guys. So anyway, Gat started visiting the island whenever all of the older kids were 8. So Gat was 8, and then Cadence and Johnny and Miriam were also 8. And these group of 4, since they're all the same age, and they were the ones that like hung out all the time together at the island, they earned the nickname the Liars because, and like that's how the book gets its name. It's called We Were Liars. And so their group is called the Liars, like with a capital L, because it's like a proper name or whatever. So I'll just refer to them as the Liars from now on, like the group of 4 kids: Gat, Johnny, Cadence, and Mirren. So on the island, there are 4 houses. The main house, which is where the grandparents live, is called Claremont. Then, Penny and... So, by the way, sorry. Penny, her husband actually left her as well whenever Cadence was 14, I think. 14. Yeah. So he's out of the picture. So it's just Penny and Cadence in the house, and their house is called Windermere. And then, okay, so what am I saying? Carrie, Johnny, and Will's house, and also Ed and Gat, their house is called Red Roof, I think it was. Red Roof? I don't know. No, it's Red Gate. Sorry, Red Gate. So it's called Red Gate. My bad. I knew it was Red something. Sorry, the names of the houses like aren't that important in the book, so it's not like we were forced to memorize the names of the houses. But yeah, it's called Red Gate. And then Bess and Mirren and Liberty, Bonnie, and Taft, their house is called Cuddle Down. It might be pronounced Cuddledon, but it's like spelled Cuddle Down, so I always said Cuddle Down in my head. But yeah, they all have their own house. And sorry, I'm distracted right now. Like I said, Katie, she starts off the book being like, we're the Sinclairs, we're not criminals, we're not addicts, we come from this like elite family, we live in Boston and Virginia and whatever else. And then she introduces the group as the liars, and she introduces all them and stuff. And then after that, wait, there's a crown over here? Wait, I got in the same game as this guy again. Yeah. Somehow we did. I didn't even, like, rematch with him. I just got in the same game as him. But yeah. I was distracted. I'm sorry, guys. I am, like, super distracted right now. I need a shotgun so bad. Is there one over here? No. Anyway. Katie is basically like, oh, I had this accident when I was 15, but I don't remember anything about it. Like, it was the summer that all of the liars were 15. And Katie just mentioned, like, the only thing I remember is that I was, like, out in the ocean by the rocks, and then I, like, my arms went numb, my legs went numb, my fingers got cold, and then I just, like, sank to the rocky floor of the ocean. That's basically what she says. And that's she doesn't even remember it. Like, the only reason that she is getting this information is because of her mother. Because her mother, like, told her what happened. And so that's what she mentions in the book. That's exactly what she says. She's like, the only reason I have this information is because my mother told me it. Like, I don't remember anything. So, yeah, that's what she says. And let me get my loot over here. Yeah, so she's just like, I woke up on the sandy beach with, like, half my body was still in the water, and I was, like, you know, shivering, I was cold, and I wasn't getting better. So she was like, my mom had to take me to the hospital after that because I was, like, I wasn't getting better, and I was just still, like, shivering and, you know, like, sick and in pain, because she said, like, she started getting migraines and everything soon after the accident. And so she, like, those migraines were happening, so she had to go to, like, the hospital, and they had to see what was wrong with her. And they diagnosed her with, like, post-traumatic, like, pain something. Because sometimes whenever, like, someone goes through a traumatic brain injury, because that's what they said. That's also another thing she said. She was like, well, they told me I had a traumatic brain injury, but on my brain scans, everything was normal. So then I was just like, that's sus. Like, what is going on? So, like, that was a piece of information in the book that I was like, you know, they're telling you have a traumatic brain injury, but your scans said that you didn't. What's going on with that? So that was another thing that I was just like, that's kind of sus. What's his name? Oh, okay. So yeah, that's like basically what all Katie said about her accident. What is his name? Or her? I can't do it. But yeah, she was just like, I ask my mother every single day what happened in my accident, because every single time she tells me, I forget it, like, immediately. So she's just like, every single time my mother tells me what happened, I just immediately forget it. And so I ask her every single day what happened. And every single day she tells me. But I can't remember. So I ask her every single day. And then eventually, Katie is smart enough to write it down after she realizes that she just like keeps forgetting it. So she writes it down, what her mother says. And then that's the only reason that she's able to like tell the book audience what happened to her, is because her mother told her and because she wrote it down. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. Oh, they knocked him. Nice. Oh no, I don't want that. Okay. Sorry, so anyways, you said, I wonder how do people wear glasses to get their eyesight back? How long? I honestly don't know, because I wore glasses for 2 years, and I also wear contacts now, and my eyesight has gotten worse, if anything. Good job, guys. Yeah. So then, what was I saying? Yeah, so like Katie can't remember anything that happened. And she also can't remember anything, or like she remembers a few details, but she can't remember like the vast majority of things that happened that entire summer when she was 15, when she was in the accident. So like she can't. She says like only a few details that she can remember. Which is like, she remembers her grandfather holding onto a tree beside a bonfire. She remembers black pearls. And she remembers a few other details. But like most of them don't make any sense. Like it's just like random, very, very random memories that don't make a ton of sense. But then, like, once the twist happens at the end of the book, I was like, these things make more sense now. These things, they make more sense now. But I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Just saying, the things that her memories make a lot more sense whenever the twist happens at the end of the book. That's all I'll say. But, yeah. So she can't remember, like, anything from that summer besides those few memories. And so, since she has this like very like post-traumatic chronic pain syndrome. It like gives her migraines all the time, and so she had to skip like months of school to be able to she had to skip like months of school to be able to recover, not even recover, just like because of these migraines and because of like the pain she was in, she couldn't even go to school. So she had to repeat, I'm pretty sure she had to repeat like the 10th grade or something. So she wasn't going to be able to like be in the same grade as the other liars anymore, because all the other liars, they were previously all in the same grade because they were the same age and everything. But Katie had to be held back a year because of what happened to her. And so all the other liars were going to be in the next grade, and Katie was not. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. So, yeah, anyway. Katie had to be held back a grade. And she couldn't even go to the island whenever like for the summer whenever she was 16, like the next summer after her accident. She couldn't even go back there because of the pain, and because like her mother didn't want her to go, and also her father, who had actually abandoned her and her mother, came back and he said, "Oh, I'm living in Colorado now. Like I want Katie to visit me, and we can like even go to Europe." And so her mother was like, "Katie, you should go to Europe," because I'm pretty sure she was just like really trying to keep her away from the island, because she was like, "You really don't need to be going back there whenever like you had your accident. Like it could bring memories back, and like they could be traumatic for you." So she was like really trying to keep Katie away from the island for the next summer. And so what else? Yeah, so Katie ended up going to Europe, like Italy and some other countries in Europe for the summer of when she was 16. And distracted. Sorry. Hold on. But yeah, after Katie went to Europe, so all of the cousins, all of like the liars and everything, they went to the island for summer 16. That's what they called it, is summer 16. Ah, freak. Well, but yeah, Katie ended up like she emailed all of the liars like a bunch of times and was just like, guys, this is what I've been doing with my dad in Europe and everything. Oh shoot. I dropped my controller. Yeah. So basically she's like, this is what I've been doing in Europe with my dad and what we've been up to and everything. Like, how are you guys? You like, please respond to my emails. And she sent like I think she sent 28 emails just to like each of them. And they never responded to a single one. And so Katie felt like really betrayed by that. She was like, guys, it's not that hard to like read your email and respond to it. Third place, yep. She was like, it's not that hard to respond to emails. Like, you guys never responded to a single one. So then she ended up going back to Beechwood Island whenever she was 17, because her mother was like, okay, I guess you can return there this summer. And then she went to the island, and then she saw the liars again. Gat, Mirren, and Johnny. And then all the rest of the cousins were there. Bonnie, Liberty, Taft, and Will were all there. And then basically, like, Cadence, she ends up telling the whole story of being there when she was 17, and basically like a bunch of things are just very, very weird because her mother told everyone to not tell Katie what happened in her accident because she was like, Katie doesn't need to know, like, just let her remember on her own time. Like, we don't need to force it. So her mother, Penny, told everyone on the island that she didn't need to know what happened, and to just, if she remembers it, then she'll remember it, and that's fine, but just don't, like, force her to remember it, you know? And so then slowly, Katie starts getting these memories back of the summer she was 15. And it's like, it's not necessarily memories of the accident that happened. It's just like other memories, you know, from that summer before the accident. And then she starts getting these memories back. And then slowly but surely, she eventually remembers what happened in her accident. And this is like the huge twist of the book. But I can't really say anything further than that. I can't say, because it's like, you have to just either read the book or watch the show. Like, please. It's like crazy. And then, like, Last Eye is weird, lazy. But like, the twist that happens is actually crazy. And it's like, I can't say the rest of what I'm thinking because it's gonna spoil it, but I don't know how to explain it without spoiling it, because it's just, it's crazy is all I can say. Like, it's unbelievable. I just thought it was insane. But it was good. It was a good book. I very much enjoyed reading it. Yeah, you guys you need to watch the show, at least. Come on. It is absolutely insane. I can't say anything else than that. But once it was revealed, it made a bunch of sense. Like, the rest of the book, like, the weird things that were happening, I was like, that's why. But it's one of those shows that, or like books, where it's like, all of these things make absolutely no sense whenever you're reading them, but once you know the twist, then it's like you can connect it. Like, you can be like, oh, that's why that happened. That's why that was weird. Stuff like that. But yeah, like, during reading it, before the twist, you're just like, how is this going to connect? Like, this is just plain weird. What's happening? So I would say it's more of one of those books that, like, everything leads up to the twist. It's like, it's just for shock value, really. It's like, everything in the book is just leading up to this twist, and it's just for shock value. So a lot of the stuff that's trying to foreshadow the twist, it's like, it's not really foreshadowing, because it makes zero sense. It's just like, you could like not even guess, unless you took like a wild guess, you know, unless you're just like, what if this crazy thing happened or whatever. It's like, you wouldn't otherwise, besides like plain just guessing, you wouldn't be able to like figure out what happened without just like throwing out a wild guess, you know? So it's like all of the things that are mentioned, they just make absolutely no sense, and they don't seem to connect at all. So it's like you couldn't really guess what happened. Oh, I guess they're escaping. So I do highly recommend the book. It was crazy. And I am now planning on reading the second book, which is actually a prequel. It tells the stories of like Carrie and Penny whenever they were 17. So it's like it's more of the daughters' stories before they had their kids. So yeah. I heard that it's also really, really good. I look out at the wreckage of you. For as long as there's light, for as long as you last, I'll curse them all out when they mess up your story. I'll tell it the way that you told me. Bro, what the heck? You are so annoying, bro. But why is this guy's name is crazy? But I am ready for the second book. I should have read more of it today, but I literally spent the entire day napping. Like, I'm not even tired right now. It's 10:46 right now for me, and I'm not tired because I napped. So I went to bed last night at like 2 a.m., which is very late. I should not have gone to bed that late. But I just like couldn't fall asleep. Wait, I actually kind of want to go back for my stuff. So anyway, of course, people took my loot. So I should have read more of the book today, but I was just napping literally the whole day. Finally. You guys deserve absolutely none of the loot. Don't you dare come down and take my loot. You didn't help me a bit. But I napped from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. It was bad. Like, that's 5.5 hours of napping. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm guessing I won't even be tired today until like 3 a.m. I'm honestly, I think it's gonna be like 3 a.m. when I actually fall asleep. It's gonna be bad. Imagine Fortnite with split screen. Wait, you mean like where two people can play at once? I think that is in the game where like two people can play at one time. Like split screen. At least it used to be in the game. No, what the heck? Kill him! What are y'all doing? You suck! You know what? My teammates suck. They're not doing anything for me. Ugh. They didn't even help me fight those other guys either. They were doing nothing. I had to kill both of them on my own. Okay. This will probably be my last game. I'm getting so annoyed at my teammates. They suck. Why can't I ever get better teammates? I'll do this again. Okay. Your teammates were selling. Yes, they were. You have Ryu. I didn't know you played Street Fighter. Oh no, I don't play Street Fighter. I just own the skin. I think I bought it like literally the first time it came out in the item shop, because I thought it looked like this guy from like the Green Arrow universe named Slade Wilson. So I was like, oh, that kind of looks like Slade Wilson. I'm gonna buy him. Yeah, Slade Wilson, his alias is Deathstroke. It's kind of a funny name, but it's also kind of like badass, honestly. Like, this is Deathstroke. It's kind of crazy, like, but I'm pretty sure he took like this, like, I don't know what it was. I think he was like about to die or something, and so he had to take this like special potion, and it's like if you take this potion it makes you like crazy, but it'll also save your life. And so he took it, and it ended up making him like really aggressive and want to like take over the world or something. So yeah, he ended up becoming Deathstroke after he took this special medicine. The Green Arrow show, that was actually one of my favorite shows ever. Come on! Finally. Oh, shoot. Where are my teammates? Where are they? Actually, where are they? They do nothing for me. And these guys are stealing all my loot that I rightfully got. Okay, they suck. What are they doing? What are they doing? This guy... Oh my gosh. He's all the way down there. Why? Okay. Anyway, that was probably my last game, because I'm getting so tired of these people. Why do I always have sucky teammates? Anyway. You said you should play fighting games. I feel like you'll get into those games. Maybe. You probably will hate fighting Deathstroke mains in IJ1. I don't blame you. Yeah. I wonder who won. Who won this thing? Did I get this? I think I did. I think the ice team won. Hold on. Did we get our, like, special skin? Okay, this is confusing. I don't know who won. It doesn't even say. Let me just try to look at my Ice King skin. I guess we did win, because this is, like, the style I won. Maybe? Or is it or supposed to be this one? I don't know. Who knows? The awards will be there. Oh wait, until the live event? Oh, okay, so we get our skin at the live event. Saturday, May 30th. Okay, I'll try to log in to do that. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, Kefla, and everyone else who's watching. I'll probably see you guys Saturday or Sunday. Have a good night. Bye!